What up, my little tubers? Kenji back for some more content here on YouTube. We've got some sponsored Marvel Snap content, so thanks to Marvel Snap for sponsoring this video. If you've never played Marvel Snap before, they just released on Steam with widescreen support, which, as you can see here, is what I'm about to play with y'all. It won the Mobile Game of the Year at the Game Awards in December, so not too long ago as well. It's a collectible card game, super quick, super easy, and behind Magic, easily my most played game right now. I don't even say that as an exaggeration. I'm super thrilled to be sponsored by them right now, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a show-off between what cards I like and how the game plays out if you've never played before. So, Marvel Snap has a bunch of different cards. In fact, they add a new card basically every week. There are over 220 unique cards at this point, and you can see here in my collection, if we close out of Devil, there's so many different cards. Each has generally a unique ability of some variety, and so you can just build really customizable decks. My favorite deck right now is one called Thanos. So Thanos is extremely unique in the fact that it's one of the very few cards in this format, in this game, that adds more cards to your deck at the beginning of the game. So games are usually fast-paced. Decks are only 12 cards in size and only last up to 6 turns. I think the best thing for me to do here is going to be to show you what a game is like and how quickly they go. So you start off on turn 1. There are going to be 3 different locations. To win the game outright, you need to win 2 of the 3 locations at the end of turn 6, at the end of the game. So you have a bunch of cards, right? You have 12 in your deck, and each one has a unique ability of some variety. The particular deck that I'm playing right now is a destroy deck. So what I'm trying to do is kind of like eat my cards to make certain cards bigger, and then have strategies and synergies that lead up to that. So you'll see as we go on through the game here, I'll go ahead and move myself a little bit over that. Turn 1, we had 1 energy. Turn 2, we're now going to have 2 energy. And yeah, we will play the game. So in each of these sections, starting on the first turn and ending on turn 3, a new location is revealed. And this is one of the things that makes it extremely unique, right? The board state is always going to change from game to game. You're never going to have the same game because you're drawing different unique cards, you know, 1 of 12 apiece, or more in my case, because I'm playing a specific deck that adds more cards. And then you're going to have 1 of each of hundreds of different abilities that can roll on the 3 locations. So currently I am winning because my opponent hasn't done anything on the first couple of turns here. But it only matters at the end of turn 6. So we'll just have to see what happens. Again, my deck is based on destroying itself. So this card, like I play here, destroy your other cards here, plus 2 power for each. So since I have a bunch of 1 cost, 1 power cards, that's really synergistic with a card that's going to get plus 2 for each one eaten. You'll see here, the new location we got is a pretty good card advantage engine, but these only apply once, and sometimes they do something every turn, as exampled by the Mirror Island here. Other times, it's a one-time thing, like so for the Eternity range, after turn 3, add a rock to the losing player's side. Well, that just happened once and never again. I think I'm going to commit to letting my opponent win here, and we're simply going to eat in the middle before they do something and play another one of our cards out. I'm not going to go over each and every individual card, but this is just to show you what some of the gameplay is like if you've never played before. If you have played before, there are a bunch of drops and other goodies that you can get just by logging in, signing up, or rather making your account on Steam, getting the update, or watching Twitch streams through this week. Through August 22nd through 29th, you can get a bunch of cool variants, art variants, and stuff like that throughout that week by just playing and watching. So, our opponent, I'm not actually sure what kind of deck they're playing right now. You might have noticed this orb over here. For a quick explanation of this. This is how much you can win or lose during any game. This is the ranking that you will win or lose. It's called the orb, the cosmic power. So you can kind of double down in a sense and decide if you want to play for more, I guess. Let's go ahead and play things like this. We are going to ramp ourselves up over. So normally you can't move cards. Once you play a card in a specific lane, it stays there forever. But my Space Stone allowed me to move my my Carnage over to the left-hand side. Oh, speaking of Devilsaur, Devilsaur is one of the cool variant arts that you can get. I'll show it off after this is done by watching Twitch streams. So I'm going to play Shang-Chi on this and destroy all enemy cards at this location that have power 9 or more. That's going to kind of wreck their Devilsaur. And again, you can see I'm winning the 2 locations that are in orange. I'm losing the one that's in orange on my opponent's side. But this is turn number 6. We're going to end the game. And presumably I'm going to win at least 2 of the locations, especially with, yeah, Shang blowing up their dude. Sweet. So it doesn't even matter that they beat me on the left side here. Again, you just need to win 2 of the 3 locations, and that's going to be that. Victory. That's how quick a game is. They often go even faster than that. I mean, if you want something quick and easy and fun and strategic, this is definitely the way to go. I'll show you another look at the Devilsaur. This is the variant that you can currently pick up. Pretty freaking cool. And they have a bunch of cool artists and stuff from comic books and whatnot that have made art for this game. So you can just look at the different cards. They oftentimes come with like 5 different arts, depending on which you can just get through the game naturally by increasing your collection or through your collection level. Now, my collection level is extremely high because, again, like I said, I play this game quite a bit, basically since the game launched. But maybe that's getting a little bit too in-depth. Just know that right now, it's full screen has been released on Steam. You should definitely check it out. Let's go do something called Conquest now. This is a little bit different than the ranked game that I was just playing. Conquest is kind of like, not a best of 3, but you can play multiple matches versus the same person, trying to acquire specific loot. Whereas ranked, you're just climbing the levels and you can get loot that way. These ones are a little bit different as you get to play versus the same opponent multiple times. So you can actually get more information on their deck. And given that decks are only 12 cards to start, it's really, really useful, you know, playing out multiple times. Because then you know what to play around if you've played a few times. So again, just giving off a little bit of showcase of how this game looks and how it plays out. I'll go ahead and just snap on turn 1. Again, that's doubling down on the amount that we can win or lose. Here it's highlighted better. You can see the green is how much, for lack of a better word, health we have. And then anytime we win or rather, anytime we lose, we're going to lose as much as the cube is reflected at. So again, we're playing a destroy deck. We like our cards to get destroyed. Deadpool, when this is destroyed, return it to your hand with double the power. Very nice. So that's turn 2. Titan was the middle section revealed now. And now we're going to go to turn 3, and that last section will be revealed. So there is a lot of interplay just because some locations are very, very good. Others are extremely bad. And so you have to kind of, well, especially in the early stages of the game, make sure that you're playing to the locations that make the most sense for you. Like, cards played here have a 25% chance to be destroyed. That can be risky a lot of times, right? You have to kind of pick and choose your spots. Looks like we're going to be okay here for... Oh, now, okay. It rolled that way again. Kind of funny. Let's see. So currently, oh, I should note, whoever is currently winning, their cards are revealed first. If you are losing, your cards will be revealed last. And that has a lot of interesting strategy, because there are times where cards have abilities that are on reveal when you cast them, right? The turns are simultaneous, so your opponent and you play cards at the same time, but who reveals depends on who's winning. So my opponent's cards are always going to reveal first in this scenario. Dun, dun, dun. So I'm going to tell you right now, our opponent is probably playing Patriot, oh yep, or Cerberus. I think it's not, maybe not Cerberus, Cerebrex. So what they're going to end up doing is playing a card that pumps up their entire team. Probably next turn. Ooh, that's very unlucky for us. Okay. So we rolled low on the 25% chance to kill our own unit there at the end. But I think we can probably still beat them, would be my guess. Just with a little bit of luck here. So let's go like this. Let's go... Oh, they're playing Ultron. Okay. Even still, I think we win this one. As long as we don't get unlucky on the danger room. That one's annoying, but that's okay. Oh, you know what? Shoot. I messed this turn up. I needed to play the... Okay, we had the win and I messed it up. Whoops. Fair enough. In any case, you get the idea. That's how the game is played. And now, since I still have 2 left, I could play another match with them, but I would only be able to knock them down as many as I have. So, pretty cool. But yeah, that's a nice quick look at another one of those games and styles. Lots of cool things you can do here. And again, there's just so many cards, so many iterations of things that you can do. Like one of the coolest cards I'll just note here was Darkhawk. This was making waves for a long, long time. It's a 4-cost 0 power, so it doesn't seem very good, but its ongoing ability is it has +2 power for each card in your opponent's deck. Now, remember, you only start with 12 cards in your deck, and you draw 1 each turn, and you start with 3, so that doesn't seem very good, but there are other cards that add cards to your opponent's deck, so lots of synergy, lots of cool things you can do here. And again, if you guys want to check this out, it is free on Steam, free on mobile. There are some limited time login bonuses, like I was saying. If you want to watch on Twitch during the 22nd and 29th of August here, you'll get some extra drops, you'll get some extra goodies. But I just wanted to take a moment and show off one of the things that I like to do. So like I said, I like Thanos. He adds all of the stones into your deck at the beginning, which is really unique ability. And then this deck optimally likes to destroy its own cards to gain extra abilities. But obviously it'll take some time if you've never played before to learn all the cards, but the acquisition's pretty easy at the beginning. You will have to play more and more to acquire more cards, but like I said, I've been playing for basically since the beginning, so a nice fun game there. Anyways, you also can do a bunch of things that are not ranked or not conquest. You can challenge your friends, for example. There's a friend challenge mode. So lots of things you can do there. Give them a shot if you haven't already. Again, thank you to Marvel Snap for sponsoring this video. And yeah, don't forget to use my link in the description to download and play it on Steam and unlock your free Mech Devil dinosaur variant. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.